like that. Re-question on making magazines using Photoshop. Yes, you can. Here's one I've kind of previewed up, based around, I saw this magazine cover page. Right, I'm going to try and do this briefly because I had a first go at the video and it went on way too long. So I'm going to make myself a new video. You need to make sure your rulers are turned on. These are these rulers around the edges, which are view rulers if you can't see them. And what we're doing with these, we're just dragging down some construction lines. Now, this has always terrified me at first because I was like, those look very advanced. But all we're doing with them is just marking out where some of the columns of text are going to live. Right, that will do for the time being. Now, I'll do one without this circle in it, just to show you the basics of putting in text. Hang on, let's make a white background so we can see what we're doing. Unlock that. Do background, fill it white or pale blue as we have selected. The idea is the same. No, pale blue's no good. We can't see our lines if we've got pale blue. There we go. Now we can see our lines again. Right, so we've got ourselves a new layer, and this is what we're going to replicate, but I'm going to hide this. If we're going to put a block of text in here, we're going to select the type tool, change our color to black, otherwise we won't be able to see it, and I'm going to make my font size just like 3 pixels or something, so it's small. Size of the pixels depends on the size of the document, really. Let me just select me a layer because I want to draw something, because the type tool looks like oh, that's very opaque. It looks very much like this, right? And it's got this little line across it. This little line is where the text tool box comes from. So if I set that little cross line on that corner and drag it down to this bottom corner, we will have text. Let's change my font size. Let's make it 3 so you can see. And it starts filling it with this lorem ipsum dollar. I think it's Latin. It's kind of placeholder text. And if we want to go type, paste lorem ipsum, type. That's lorem. This is all about being able to build your page layout without having to worry about the copy which is going to fill it. Here we've got left align, center align, right align. Left align, you can justify last centered, justify right centered. I tend to prefer left aligned. I think it's easier to read than some of these ones. These ones look nicest, but this one's easier to read, which I'm all in favour of. So I'll do that one more time so we understand what we're doing. So I'm going to grab the type tool, drag a box out to the size of my little blue lines, and I'm just going type, paste lorem ipsum, type, paste lorem ipsum, just to fill the block up. But I hear you say, but Dan, this other one we showed you here has got a picture in a circle. How do we do that? To do that, we're going to place an embedded image. We're going to go with this one, and position it about where we want it to be. That's good. Who is this handsome fellow, you're asking? Right, and next we're going to create the circle. So we're going to look for the ellipse tool, which is usually under the rectangle tool. We'll work with any of these shapes. I'm going to drag out a circle, hold down shift to constrain this circle to so it's round. I'm just going to drag it where I want it to be, which is about there. Now I've got to make sure this ellipse shape, my circle, is underneath my image. Then I'm going to click on my image, right click, and do create clipping mask. And as if by magic, we've got our little shape in a circle. Now we can move this around and scale it up and do all those kind of things. But for the sake of what we're doing, this is good enough. Right, so how do we go about creating a text box for a shape with a circle in it? To do that, we're going to use the pen tool. And I'm going to click, just going to click a few lines. I'm not going to do a neat job and teach you how to use the pen tool. But we're just going left click, left click, left click, left click until we reach all the way around like that, creating a path. Then we're going to use the type tool. We're going to click in our shape, and then we're going to go type, paste Lorem Ipsum, type, paste Lorem Ipsum, and you see how it's now following the shape of the circle. And the rest is just filling in, adding pictures, in a nutshell. And once you've finished your document, your newspaper article or your magazine or whatever, you're going to go File, Save As, and you wanted, there you go, cancel, File, save a copy. But what I'm getting to is that there is an option in amongst here for a PDF. I can't see it when I'm looking for it. File, save a copy, JPEG, PDF. No, vanish. We'll find it another time. Thank you for watching.